All right, today my name is Trevor Teisman, and we've got Kbands Live 136. We're going to be doing a combination of exercise to increase our heart rate and get a good workout in. We're putting the level 3 fusion cables on the bottom, level 5 fusion cables in the middle, and it's going to be a center press. We're going to be doing a superset now with some leg exercises. Strap on your K-bands just above your knee, and we're going to be doing the speed skater back and forth to increase our heart rate, but we'll get to that in just a second. The weight that you should choose for the center press needs to be pretty heavy. We're going to be in a nice standing position, and we're going to have a lot of leverage here to push some heavier weight. So if you're working out at home and you're getting this set up, make sure that you choose a medium to high level resistance bands so that we can get some good work in. Now you're going to strap on the K-bands. Like I said, we're going to be doing a superset here, so we're going to work our legs and increase our heart rate while we're doing the center press with the fusion cables. A couple things to remember with each of these exercises, which we're going to be digging into as we get moving. Get your band set and go ahead and pick up your handles now, and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be doing the speed skater first. So we're going to be sliding from side to side, and you're going to be increasing your heart rate. Make sure that you're landing on the ball of your feet and just try to gain some ground from side to side. As you do the first set, you're going to be getting a little bit loose. Don't get too excited and really try to max out your distances until you get your legs loose. You're going to feel this a lot in your glutes and throughout your legs, and that's what we want. You work those big muscle groups to increase a little bit of blood flow and really start trying to gain some heart rate as we get into some strength sets. The next set, as I said, will be the fusion cable center press. I love using the fusion cables. I created them about 1.5 years ago, and it's been a really good success. You can do all kinds of things with them. This is one of my favorite exercises. We've got the middle and the bottom now, and we're going to be going with a little bit more pace. As I said, we're going to be increasing our heart rate, but we're going to be building some muscle. When you're doing this specific type of exercise, you're going to feel a lot of muscle stimulation throughout your chest and your shoulders because you've got that cross cable set up here, but you're also getting the resistance bands that add more weight as you extend your arms. Enjoy the workout, turn up some music, and I'm going to be back, of course, to chime in with some more workout tips and exercise ideas for you to get to your level of fitness that you're trying to achieve. But enjoy the workout, push yourself, and we'll see you soon. Okay, grab you some dumbbells. What I've got is two sets of dumbbells. We've got one a little bit lighter and one a little bit heavier, where we're going to be trying to put on some muscle after our warm-up set. But anytime that you're doing this, you're probably familiar with dumbbells. We want to get a little bit loose first with our first set, then add some weight to challenge some size. If you've got some really nice adjustable weights, it might be easier to add weight between the sets. But my setup, I basically are grabbing a little bit too much weight sometimes, working on the heavy side and a little bit lighter on the warm-up. I'm sure you can relate with some of the access that you have or some of the weights that you have access to. We're going to be utilizing the Kbands here again, and we're going to be running in place for about 20 to 30 seconds to spike our heart rate again. Same type of superset. You're going to be running in place now. Keep the pace now and don't keep your knees low. You want to drive through that resistance and get more muscle activation through the hip flexors and the quads, working off the balls of your feet, and really get your hands up a little bit. If you're running in place, some people will keep their hands down low and it's hard to spike your heart rate. So make sure you're driving your elbows up and work to try to get to about 130 to 150 every time you get into that set. Now we've got that modified little row here where you've got your hands facing out, and you're going to kind of rock back and pull those hands down by your butt. As you swing back down like this, when you add some weight, you're going to feel that a lot more in your traps. But if you're staying nice and light, it's going to feel a little bit odd. It's going to make a lot more sense when we get to some weight. So I'm going to stick around and chat with you here for this first set so I can kind of point out some things as we get the weight heavier on the rows. Again, just running in place. The reason why I like to do this is because if you can increase your heart rate while you're doing strength types of moves, you're just going to get a lot more results as far as getting leaner during your workouts. Most of the workouts with Kbands Live Fitness I'm putting out for you guys, it has some form of a heart rate exercise so that we can do that. Trying to lose some body fat and build some muscle. That's my goal for you guys, and that's how I work out as well. Here we're going to be grabbing the heavier dumbbell set now. Again, if you've got adjustable weights and you can mix and match them pretty easily, you might move into a medium level. This is going to be pretty heavy for a second set, but I'm pretty warmed up already through the first exercises, so I'm ready to go. Again, you're going to have your hands forward, and it's going to be kind of a rock or momentum movement. You're going to swing those hands down back by your butt, but you're really using kind of a swing method. As you get moving, you can use a heavier weight than your traditional lateral raise or your traditional low row, and you're going to feel your traps really get angry at you here during this exercise. I'm a big fan of this one. Swing it back, get you in some momentum repetitions, and by the time you get through 8 to 12 reps, you're going to feel an awesome burn. Stick with me through these exercises. This is going to be a good one here for you for your traps and your shoulders. All right, time for a little bit of the show muscles. We've got our traps going, we got our shoulders going. Now I want to get into a little bis and tris here. Remember, we've got out those lighter dumbbells that we got loose with earlier. We're going to be using those as well as a tricep kickback. So grab a medium to heavy level fusion cable for you and mount it at your top, because we're going to be doing a bit of a bent over row, but in a standing position. We're not going to be utilizing a dumbbell bent over on a bench. We're going to stand upright and use a elevated fusion cable to get that same type of angle and get some good activation. Now, after you pick up your dumbbells, we're going to be doing a little bit of that bicep curl, but this is going to be a cool exercise that I enjoy doing. First, just get a couple reps in, get them fired up. You don't really want to do this exercise until you've got a couple repetitions going. You're going to bring up your hands. Notice my hands are going towards the ceiling. You can add a little bit of motion here with a good straight arm to get yourself warmed up. And then we're going to do some static holds throughout the exercises too. So keep your eyes on the screen as we move through the bicep rounds, and you'll see a lot of different combinations of movements. We're going to do static holds with our palms up. We're going to be doing that movement where we're bent over a little bit, rising up, bringing those hands, and then we might even take our hands above our head. But overall, if you keep your elbows straight, man, you're going to feel a lot of burn in your biceps. I think you're going to like it. This exercise, like I said, is going to be similar to the tricep kickback, just in a little bit different setup. You're going to try to get your arm from your shoulder to your elbow parallel to the resistance band that you're using. So you want to drop your chest just a little bit and then bring your palm up towards, or not your palm, sorry, your knuckles will be towards the ceiling. You're going to rotate that index finger a little bit, and you're going to start squeezing the outside head of our tricep. If you can build this part of your tricep, you're going to see a lot more muscle definition than doing some traditional movements that are just straight down, that isn't really focused on the outside of our tricep. So on this specific one, you drive the elbow up, make it parallel with the resistance band, and bring it back, just bending like a hinge joint. Take a look and follow along with the biceps and triceps here, and enjoy the burnout here. Home stretch here of the workout. Now we're going to be doing 3 exercises that we've already done through the workout, so no need to explain how to do them. Let's just get into what exactly we're going to be doing to, spike our heart rate and build some more muscle. Anytime you've went through a big exercise routine like this, you come back around and you grab a couple exercises because you already know how to perfectly align them, getting the muscles working. And so that's what we're going to do here. We've got the speed skater to start, just a gentle little heart rate booster, nice and easy, back and forth. If you're feeling a little fresh still, really start lunging out to the side and spike your heart rate. Anytime that you're doing this specific exercise, make sure that you're using your arms. The key to really getting results now is I want to kind of talk and touch on some things here as you finish up your workout, is you've got to get your eating on point. If you are working out at home and you're trying to build some muscle and you're doing some of these Kbands live workouts, it's going to be a great thing for you to build muscle, to sculpt your body, to shrink down your waist size, to build some muscle on the top side. Those are all things that we're trying to achieve. Here we got the center press now. You're also going to be doing about 10 to 15, 20 repetitions of that. Just follow along as I finish up while I finish my rant here. The key though, if you want to build muscle, you've got to get your protein count in order. I know you've read probably hundreds and hundreds of articles telling you how much protein to eat. You just need to really make sure that you're consistent with it and you're getting in some protein throughout the day. I've kind of done different things throughout my life where I'm spiking protein counts of 2 grams per pound, 1 gram per pound, and really it just seems to me as though it's going to take some time to build muscle. You're going to build anywhere between 3 to 6, maybe 7 pounds of muscle a year. In your beginning stages, it's going to be a little bit higher, but generally it's just going to take some time. I've had lower protein counts and still really just got the same results. So keep your eating consistent, clean, meats, veggies, fruits, all that processed stuff's going to slow down your results. And then just stay consistent with your workouts. We've got the running in place here on the third, as you can see. We're going to run this around 3 sets, going back and forth to each of these exercises, and just keep pushing yourself during these workouts. You're going to get the results that you're looking for. Make sure that you're turning on music during all the Kbands live workouts. It's going to help you stay motivated and get the workout done for yourself. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.